Hey everybody, how are you doing? It's Poleshift Alert here. We got a lot to get to today, so let's get with it, shall we? So a neurosurgeon exposes a magnetic collapse plan. What in the hell is this? Now, I have not revealed this to the public, but since somebody else is starting to reveal this information, I'm going to share the hidden things about the pole shift that people may not understand. And we're going to get into that right now, okay? Now, what could possibly be a magnetic collapse plan that they would want to use to control people? The key word, magnetic. Look at the people walking through the cars, look at the dead cars, meaning that the cars no longer work. Okay. What does all of this mean? Let's go through it. Magnetic collapse plan. This man showed that human biology changes when the energy source it evolved from collapses. Now, the electromagnetic frequencies and the electromagnetic fields, when Earth's magnetic fields thresholds goes below that threshold, human biology is going to change. You're going to age at a very rapid rate. Cancer is going to set in because of the change in magnetism and the dropping of Earth's magnetic field, which has already dropped 25%. Human biology will change when the energy source it evolves from collapses, the magnetic field. For over a decade, he spent realizing that documentation showing magnetic field disruption, strips electrons from the human body at a quantum level. The result is a collapse, organ failure, cancer, aging at a super high rate. So the magnetic field is declining. These are not estimates, they are measurements. Okay? It says right here, and I have a box surrounding it, that we are heading for extinction. Governments worry that if the word gets out that you're going to have hell is gonna break loose, Krauss states. So this is the reason why they want to bring digital ID, because they want to control you. So the governments worry that if the word gets out that our magnetic field is collapsing and there's going to be zones of inhabitability where you will not have a very good time if you're in these areas that take a bunch of radiation. So I think what the governments worry about is that if this information gets out, then you have 8 billion people. And I've already told about 2 to 7 billion of them that there's going to be uninhabitable zones on Earth, like on Mars, from a pole shift, from our magnetic field collapsing. And it's already collapsing right now, much like society is collapsing. So everything's collapsing. mayhem and craziness is going to ensue worldwide. The thing is a mini solar system. It's got 7 planets and moons. I believe that one of these second moons is being seen near our moon now. It's being photographed. You know, everybody's starting to see stuff in the sky. They're saying that a lot of this Artemis mission to the moon was really to track and look at this solar system and its outer bodies. And you can see that main outer body there, which is Nibiru. And that is what causes the pole shift of Earth. These planets rotate the opposite direction of Earth. They come through and they get between our sun and Earth, and they create a massive issue with our planet every time they come by, which they say is around 3,657 years, give or take. This pole shift is causing the Atlantic Ocean circulation to change, as you would assume it would, as the Earth starts to tilt in this pole shift. Now, everybody's already starting to realize that there's anomalies in the ocean, and that they're starting to realize that Earth's core is not necessarily maybe one big core, but a couple of floating masses of liquid magma that kind of move around in direction here and direction there. And these anomalies are part of what keep Earth in balance and this and that and the other thing. And as the Earth starts to tilt as a result of these incoming bodies, which are highly magnetized, which is the key word that I want you to remember, that this magnetism and this mass of this object and the fact that it rotates the opposite direction of Earth is causing overheating of Earth's core, causing our seas to warm, rivers to run red, and all kinds of other nonsense to happen as a result of tilting of Earth, overheating, UV, all of the things that these planets bring that aren't normal to our particular ecosystem. If you want to continue to pretend and make believe and say, oh, this is just natural geological changes and this is climate change and global warming, that's fine. But I am absolutely being ruined and destroyed as a man bringing you this information. I mean, literally, I have every digital odometer on the planet that houses my websites lying about how many people are viewing its content. You can lie all you want to, but understand this. Your digital odometer is ruining the digital telephone, and it's all going to have to be replaced by a manual odometer again, because nothing digital anymore is believable. Now, you could clearly invent that with digitized data today. So anything can be made to look fake and look real, but I think that people are smart enough to understand what's fakey looking and what's real stuff. And we already know that Africa's splitting in half. You can tell anybody you want to that's because of a tailpipe or a cow, or because of your radiator or your car or your dryer in your house. But everybody knows that this doesn't happen because of those sorts of things. So you can lie to us if you want. And the only people that are going to believe that is people that have some sort of future that they're planning. You know, a lot of us have realized that the American dream is just only a dream if you're asleep, that you're not getting that house and that white picket fence down by the lake, that dog is dead. The American dream is dead. So we're looking at the facts of what the future holds, and they're not looking too great on our 250th. So some of these facts that I'm pointing out in Poleshift Alert are costing me money. They're costing me my reputation. I'm being ruined to put this information out for you. Understand that. You're staring at a top secret satellite image of our sun and Earth's binary star nemesis. It brings with it 7 planets and moons. Its outermost planet, Nibiru, is going to cause a pole shift of Earth that is going to cause radiation hotspots, a destruction of our magnetic field, which will kill many people.